Guys, welcome back to the channel. Let's have a look today at Robinhood stock because Robinhood stock on Friday saw an increase of 3.13%. Not bad at all. And if you have a look on the trend here on the 5-day, on the 1-month chart, we're now coming up to a very interesting level. Are we about to see us break through this level of 114.17 roughly, which we have seen previously as a support? Is this now going to become the new level of resistance? Are we going to have the ability to break through this? Well, I'm going to be giving you my personal thoughts and opinions based on what we are seeing, based on what we have seen in the past, and where I personally think this one could be going next. At the same time, guys, please do remember I am not a financial advisor, and this is not financial advice. It's simply me sharing my personal thoughts on what we are seeing at the moment. Anyway, now I've said all that, please do subscribe if you enjoy it. Let's jump straight in. So the first thing that I want to point out here is that recently with this stock, we are really struggling to break above this mark of 114.17 roughly. Yes, that is exactly where we are right now. And it was also a previous level of support. We've seen it hold up as a support very recently back here. At the same time, go back a bit further out and you'll see this is also relatively close to a previous level of resistance. We've seen this level work up as a resistance at a point in the past. Now, based on everything that we're seeing right now, I think that there is a possibility, especially given that when we look on the 1-day chart, especially towards the end of the day, we are seeing that trend actually pick up slightly, right? The end of the day trend was slightly positive. I think there is quite a possibility here that we could see ourselves breaking above this and then hopefully finding this new level at 114.50 roughly being our new support, right back to where we previously were. If we are able to see that, it is possible that we could go on to retest these highs at 117. Bear in mind, obviously we've seen a relatively recent drop at 108 roughly, but we're now climbing back from that. That to me indicates very strong growth, right? And everything that we saw on Friday was quite good. Overall. Now do bear in mind this stock is up very significantly. Just look from really June, May, all the way back to really about April, right? We've seen this one just up and up. At that time it was priced around 34. We've seen this price rise and rise and rise and rise and rise and rise up to where we are right now. So inevitably, at this point, we are going to be seeing some volatility. We are going to be seeing a degree of profit taking. However, are things over yet? I don't necessarily think so, right? I don't necessarily think so. Obviously, it is going to be important. It's going to be crucial to break into that 117 range in the next couple of days and weeks and remain there to see this one push higher. But overall, I think that the trend right now is pointing in a positive direction. So the question could be, is now a good entry point? Well, it's very difficult to say. And it depends where you think this is going to go next. And as I always say in these videos, guys, I'm just trying to highlight some key levels that I am looking at. I'm not necessarily going to tell you whether it's a good time to buy or not. I'm just going to highlight the things that I'm pointing out, allowing you to hopefully make more educated decisions. Now, with that being said, I think it depends on how you sit on this one, right? If you think we're about to break above the 114, 115 range and remain above there, potentially a very good entry point. You know, we've got this strong growth from the recent lows that we have seen. We've seen this level as a support both here and here in the past. So arguably, there could be another level of support if we were to touch the downside at this level, roughly 107, right? And towards the upside, well, we're going to need to break again and remain above 114.20, 114.50, 115. From there, we could be looking to push up to 117 and to potential new highs. This is the thing though, right? Especially on a stock like this and on many of the stocks at the minute. Do we have that potential of pushing higher? Yes, we absolutely do. Do we have the positivity there? Yes, we absolutely do. But really, we need to see this one continue to push up to 117.25 and beyond for me to consider this one to be in an expansive growth territory at the moment, right? That's just my personal opinion. So, the long and short of it is simply this, right? If we can see this one ideally tomorrow, right, or into the next week, if in the next week we see this one hold above 114.50, 115, great, right? That's a very bullish sign. Even higher than that, even better. But at the minute, it's going to be about getting to that level. It's going to be about remaining at that level. I think there is a relatively high possibility that we could do that tomorrow and into the next week. I think, in my opinion, it's leaning more that way than not. If not, we could be looking to push down to 108, right? That's just both ends of the spectrum. That's the way that I see it right now based on where we are, but that's just my personal thoughts. So I'd love to hear your thoughts on this down in the comment section, guys. Do leave me a comment, right? Thank you so much for your time. Just a relatively short update here. If you enjoyed the video, again, give it a like and subscribe, and I hope I'll see you again soon. Goodbye. You guys are ready to get serious about trading for less than the price of a coffee every day? I've got to tell you about the new Patreon page that I have just launched. That's right guys, I have a new Patreon. I'm going to be sharing everything on here, from my personal stocks that I am watching to pre-market updates, as well as a Discord group which I have started. It's going to allow you to access similar-minded, like-minded people who are also interested in sharing their knowledge about the markets. I'm going to be sharing a lot of stuff over here guys. There's going to be a lot of exclusive content coming in the next couple of weeks, but do bear in mind, for most of the tiers, spots are limited. The Market Scout, where you'll gain access to the Discord, prices will change after 150 members. At the moment guys, I'm limited for time, so the Trader's Edge course and above, we're limiting the courses even lower, right? There's a limited amount of people who can join. At the same time, depending on the level of mentorship that you want, we have prices going all the way up from 1450 to the highest tiers over here that you can see. Again, if you're looking to take your journey to that next level, on these middle tiers, this is personally the one that I would recommend, even though it's not the most expensive. It costs less than a coffee every single day, and the amount of information that you'll get here, in my personal opinion, is absolutely worth the value. At the very least, guys, you can become a member for free. The link is down in the description, the comment section, and the bio. Just give it a look and see what you think. And of course, feel free to sign up if you're looking to take your journey even further. Thank you. Enjoy the rest of the video.